recording. Got Animal Crossing Deluxe. I think this is the first day. I've lost track of the day. I think it's the 24th day. And this is basically gonna be a Super Mario Galaxy the movie discussion as I play Animal Crossing. So Cass and Stuart, you guys go ahead. Spoilers.
I bought the Yoshi popcorn bucket.
We are not giving a shit about spoilers. This is your warning. I'm gonna actually spoil something immediately just to punish you for continuing to watch this. Mr. Gaiman watches in the movie. Go ahead, Stuart.
What? I bought the Yoshi popcorn bucket. I feel satisfied with my life.
The Yoshi popcorn bucket's adorable.
It was cute.
Honestly, Yoshi was probably my favorite part of the movie. Surprisingly, I don't know if this was the only licensed song. I feel like it might have been like the Yoshi Bop in Yoshi's Story, but when he was walking through New York and just fucking walking, it was some like strange beat playing.
It was a licensed one. I think it was by Biggie Smalls, which makes it even funnier because it's like, why'd you guys do that? You know y'all can't use that one, right? You know you can't use a single lyric from that song, but okay. Go off, sis.
Interesting. But yeah, I feel like when it gets to streaming, people might just play that on a loop. Or I might. Because he's just walking. And my favorite scene was him just... He knocked over the dinosaur, is running for his life from the security guards, then the police, and then they just add in the cop cars too, so it just keeps going.
This gets worse.
Implying that he's just been running for like hours.
Guess I should sell stuff and then come back here. I literally can't do anything in here. Oh my god. What about general, before we talk details, like general thoughts, like scale from 1 to 10, if you can even rate it that way? I can't. Are both of you still alive?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for
I've been trying to get rid of these hiccups.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I think I'd give it a 7. At 10.
So, ultimately, you enjoyed it.
Ultimately, I enjoyed it.
I'm going to be 100% looser than you guys are on this, just because, like, I am violently surprised at this fucking movie. So, I'd give it a 9 or a 10. You know, fuck it, I'm not going to be a little bitch. I'm going to give it a 10. I mean, I'm going to give it a 10. I'm not going to give it a 9. I'm going to sit there and be like... I normally don't. I hate the idea of people having a number scoring and not going to it. It's not a perfect movie, but I feel like it's perfect for what it is, and I think that's more important at the end of the day.
I get that. I might, I'm going to change it to an 8. Controversial, I'm going to change it to an 8.
Because, I mean, I haven't heard a lot of criticism is my problem, because I don't think... This is the first time in a while where I'm just going to go like, alright, and then I throw my hands up. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not that I don't agree. I don't know. It's just I haven't heard anybody's criticism that I could... Like, the one that... Because me and Michael talked about it briefly. I definitely understand the Bee Kingdom shit thing. If anybody has a thing against that, yeah, sure, that was utterly pointless.
Yeah.
Like how it just happened and then ended.
Yeah, it just happened, and it's... I mean, I get that they needed, like... I don't know, you could have written something better. You could have given me another few galaxies or something. And I think that's the most frustrating
suggestion.
thing about it is, like, for the most part, they, like... kind of give me more what I want, and that one just isn't it.
You know what it should have been? I think it should have been as they were taking Bowser up, the Bee should have, like, instead of being like, you go, man, because we haven't established them yet, they could just be like, hey, where the fuck are you going? And then they chase after him, like, they could have done, like, a fun, you do a chase sequence with the Bee Kingdom.
Why not?
I had fun with a lot of it. I don't think it's bad, but I do, like... Man, I felt like there was a lot of stuff that needed time to breathe. I was talking to Cass about that yesterday. Because I felt like the first movie did a pretty good job with that, like letting the characters kind of sit in a scene, where this one just felt like it's like, nah, fuck that, there's so much we want to do with this, and we're jumping scene to scene. And I think that there's, I mean, you two are evidence of that. There's certainly people who are going into it wanting that. My favorite parts of the movie, I really loved the animation style change during the Star Fox scene. That caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I liked everything with Bowser and Bowser Jr. I think that's actually one, in terms of me saying I want things to breathe a little bit, that actually was one of those things I felt had time to breathe, like the little flashback where Bowser is doing the bedtime story for Jr. and all that. I felt like they did justify, because I hear a lot of complaints about how things happened way too quickly in this movie, and I agree with a lot of them. But then it's like that one, like people say, oh, Bowser switched over too often. They gave him like 30 minutes before he was willing to switch over. Like it was constant encourage. It was constantly being reinforced into his head, and then eventually he was like, yeah, no, fuck it, you're right.
I guess, but also it's fucking Bowser. It's not a character that I think we should like sit too hard on and be like, we knew he was gonna change, right? He could have sneezed and went, I'm evil now, and it would have been fine, because he doesn't need a reason to not be. Fuck, he was, throughout the whole movie, he was on the edge of being a piece of shit. So like,
oh yeah, I mean, and that, I mean, well, that
introduction of him like
I like
Mario. I'm like, yeah,
I like that explanation more than just saying he's Bowser, because if they're gonna make a movie and have a character, I think they should give a reason the character is doing something. That's a good reason though, because he's constantly on the line of like he wants to be better, but he deep down he isn't.
You see, like all of the stuff that was given to him. Bowser Jr. gave the big Bowser planet. All of his adoring minions were like, Bowser, we love you. He was like, you know what? This is me. This is me.
I think
yeah.
the reason why
To kill the Mario Brothers, he just was like, alright, they're babies now, I guess.
The reason why I'm saying like that reason is because that's like going like, oh, in Mario Kart, Bowser's like I've heard people make that joke of where like, oh, why is Bowser invited to Mario Kart? It's like don't think too deeply on it. It's fucking. It's the level of like, it's the level of what it is, and I normally, and the thing is like, I will say that, like, the thing is with Mario, we have to just kind of throw our hands up because Nintendo doesn't even want to keep its fucking lore together. So I feel like sometimes in a movie, Bowser's gonna be bad at some point, and I think that like, I think the thing is like I don't think he needs a solid reason always.
Imagine if the movie critics played Mario Kart. They'd be like, wait, what the fuck? Why is this fucking not Citizen Kane? What the fuck? Why is Bowser good?
But I
like, even in like games like Inside Story, he's not solidly good, or even Paper Mario, right? Like he's still fucking Bowser, and
oh yeah,
you know.
I enjoyed. Oh wait, I don't want to sell that. I enjoyed. God damn it, I can't think. I enjoyed the Mario Maker scene a lot. I'm not talking about the end, and I'm talking about the scene where they're literally like Bowser Jr. and Bowser like they're playing the game.
Mario Maker, yeah.
And on top of that, they're playing a Mario game, but they're controlling the things that kill him, which is kind of a funny idea in its own. And I liked that. Oh, what else? I think every scene in its own right has like fun to be had with it. Like one of my biggest complaints with the first movie is they took out sweets that were made for the movie and replaced it with Take On Me, and I'm like, this movie didn't do that at all. Like it's all just good music throughout. Not that Take On Me is a bad song, I just don't like that they replaced like an actual Donkey Kong music for that scene with the.
I feel like the orchestral was just a lot better, especially when adding in Star Fox. I think like Corneria was.
That was
part
good.
Of it too.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
I know there's some complaints saying that Rosalina was in the movie less than Fox. It's kind of one of those like, you saw what happened. She got kidnapped.
Okay,
She's
also
really overpowered. If she was in the movie, then there wouldn't be a fucking movie. She would just destroy them instantly.
Also, I remember when the first movie came out, so many people were like, Peach isn't what? Peach isn't captain? Oh my god, we don't have Mario's not no princess? Oh, and it's like, motherfucker, dude, like, make up your fucking mind on what you guys want. You have it now and you guys are mad.
That's kind of like the issue with video game adaptations, is that people expect so many different things that instead of just like, all right, this is the story we're given, and Fox just so happens to be there.
Well, I mean, I have to give it the credit to Fox being there because it makes okay, so the problem with that is I know people complain about it, but Star Fox has been thrown in multiple dimensions before. It's literally in the fucking game. Like, that's expecting me to expect people to play Star Fox, which, fuck, it's not happening. But maybe if that new game is a thing, maybe people will play it. But, like, interdimensional travel isn't crazy, and thank God it was just Fox, right? Like, it could have been Samus as well. Like, they could have thrown fucking Ness or Pit or anybody in there. It could have been like Smash Bros. The movie.
Did you see Samus's ship?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, there was also Pikmin. They were there, and then they left.
Yeah, you know what I mean by that. I mean, like, they could have had more. They could have had more than just Fox, right?
Yeah, and I mean, Fox was mainly just used as the pilot. And I know, again, one of the criticisms that Ellis Marks said is that it could have been anybody else. It's like, yeah, but if you're talking about a really big space, like evil space thing, Fox, he knows what he's doing in space. He knows how to pilot something.
I don't really agree that it could have been anybody else because, like, who else? Because you just literally said it. Who else?
You could have just done generic ass Toad, and then we would have had another complaint of like, why didn't this Toad have a fucking hat, or why wasn't it our Toad, or why wasn't it this or that?
Yeah.
I know. I think my talk right now is just complaining about the complainers. I don't know.
I would say
I watched it last night. I enjoyed it. What's that?
I would say I understand it's annoying when a lot of people don't see something you see. But I would also say, try not to let it bother you too much. Like,
It doesn't. It's one of those things of where, like, well, for me, it doesn't bother me because that's me expecting, like, my biggest issue is it's me expecting people to kind of, like, a lot of people drop off on games for the most part, right? So, like, I don't expect people to take care as much as I do, right? So I'm not gonna, like, be butthurt if people don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
I will say though that I will say though that there's a point where I'm also gonna be like maybe play the game though, or you know, take a little bit of knowledge into what's going on. I understand that like critics don't have to do that, but with that being said, I also don't have to like engage with it either.
Oh yeah, I'm just clowning on them. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over this.
Yeah, no. I mean, the thing is, I bet you $20 me and Stuart expected this shit. So, like...
Especially because yesterday when we were seeing, like, reviews first started coming out, there was one guy who was talking about how he wanted to stab his palm with a pen because it was so insufferable and it made him uncomfortable. It's a fucking Mario movie! Are you shitting me?
I saw... Wait, he gave me a present. Okay, he gave me an industrial wall. Fuck you, Wendell. I don't want an industrial wall.
If we're making you uncomfortable with our takes on it, I'm not trying to make you...
No, you're fine. I don't dislike the movie at all. I agree with the pacing problems people bring up, but I think that it's like, you know what I would compare this movie to, and you guys are probably not going to agree with me on this at all, but I don't actually think it's like, it's going to sound like an insult, but I don't even really mean it as an insult. You know those really fun Smash Bros. Character trailers? Like, they're really well animated, they got good music, but they're kind of just a spectacle thing to watch. To me, this movie felt like watching an hour and 30 minutes of those. Because I felt like just real quick, I felt like the scenes didn't connect as strong as I would want, because it felt like they were like, it felt like they wanted to really rush into the next scene, because they were just like, this movie was at such a fast pace. Okay, we have the scene on this planet, the scene on this planet, the scene on this planet, which you could argue is fine for a Mario Galaxy movie, since that's what he's what he's doing in the game. But it was like, I had fun watching it, but it was just like, you know, I watch a lot of movies. It's a art form that I care a lot about, and this one was. I was struggling with it a little bit, but I didn't dislike it.
Can I argue something about this a little bit?
And stab your palm with it?
Yeah, but I do that every day regardless.
Can I argue something about the pacing?
That's fair.
Can I argue something about the pacing that a lot of people also... I hear people say it's a kid's movie towards negatively, but I also have to bring up, it's a kid's movie. Do you understand where this fucking generation's at? Like, the movie was fucking silent. Where Sonic, right... Kids were starting to get a little fucking antsy, right? And I know that the time might not be much further in it, but I think at the end of the day, though, it kept a lot of the kids satisfied, which is a little bit more important than... Because I don't think it was poorly paced. I think it was fine, and I think that, like... I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because it's Mario, right? I don't need an explanation or Mario to sit and stare at the screen and go, hey, so we're going to this planet. It just... I feel like the longer it goes, the more it's going to be like, yeah, you got to explain the shit, or yeah, they're going to do something that's going to fuck it up. And I think the shorter span might be the better way to go.
And to be fair, like it with the fast paced, it did adapt Mario Galaxy. He went to a different planet, gets a star, leaves, goes somewhere else. The Mario Galaxy movie does something, we leave, and then we go do something else.
I don't know. I think it's a great adaptation in for what it is. The thing that's funny is Olivia's more mad at people than I ever will be, but that's also because she's like probably could watch this movie frame for frame and she's way more surprised at it. She is way more into it than I am, and she doesn't even like Mario Galaxy.
The game?
It's not that she doesn't like it, it's just it's not her favorite Mario, right? It's not her her thing. So
Olivia and I need to schedule a talk about the Mario Galaxy movie then.
I
Because I want to talk to more about it. I love it.
yeah, no, she as the thing that's really interesting about it is it's coming from her, from the art side of it. One, she's more pissed that Illumination can do a lot of shit. The animation, the fights, and the accuracy alongside it.
Well, that's 'cause they got Nintendo. It's because they got Nintendo with them. No, fuck Illumination. That's because they got Nintendo helping them.
One of the things I told this person I'm talking to, she asked me, did I like this movie better or the original one? And I said, like, I think it's the orchestral is so much better, as well as the fight scenes are more like, I love them a lot more in this one personally.
That's another scene I really liked. I liked the casino scene. That was really fun.
A lot of it had to do with like Bowser Jr., where it was just he had the paint and he kept using just, I think it was like different weapons with the paint.
Yes.
And he summoned the Odyssey Dragon at the end. Was that the Odyssey Dragon?
That's funny because I messaged Cass when the movie was over. It's like I had no idea what that fucking thing was. I was like, oh, okay, Purple Dragon.
So, like, it's. Have you ever played Mario Odyssey, Michael?
Yeah, I've beat it. I don't know how I don't remember that. I don't remember that dragon.
Because it was from one of the it was from one of the worlds that just happened.
Yeah.
It's only there for a boss, and the whole time, like when you defeat the dragon, he's like, oh, I'm hurt, man, oh, and then like that's it. That's all he is.
With that being said, Olivia did bring up one thing: is that this is more of a Mario Odyssey movie than a Galaxy movie.
Oh, honestly, I gotta think about that. I mean, the sand area, yeah. There was Fox. There wasn't Cappy.
No, but like we're talking about, like there's more set pieces that are recognizable from Odyssey than Galaxy.
Okay, all right, I see what you mean.
Right.
And I mean, to be fair, like the Super Mario Bros. Movie wasn't. What am I trying to say? Was also
there's
more
nothing
of like,
wrong with it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it too.
It's just the problem is, the thing is, it's not that it's even a problem, it's just it's a point that like Odyssey is probably easier and a little bit... Odyssey has more recognizability than Galaxy does when it comes to like the world set pieces, because like this is not like a knock at the movie, because like it does Galaxy right, you know? It's just it has a lot of like Odyssey stuff, and I think that that's a good thing too, because that's the game that like kids are probably going to jump to first or remember, because like Galaxy is kind of locked behind a stupid paywall right now, where they probably already have had, you know, Odyssey for a longer time.
That's true. That's true. What's also funny, you know, I just had a stroke. I don't even remember what's funny. Nothing's funny anymore.
But it's not that because hear me out, right? If you say you don't like the movie, I can see it. I think this is one of those movies for me though that the animation and the references outbeat more of what it is supposed to be than anything, and I think that it's fucking annoying that like Illumination did this well, and we'll never see them do this good again.
How long are Illumination movies usually?
I don't know. Isn't that like? Aren't they normally about the same length? I don't know exactly.
So it would kind of make if that's the case, then it would make sense. Like, all right, they do all that in an hour and a half. Granted, I don't remember the last time I've ever watched an Illumination film.
I feel like Michael will be able to answer that better because I don't. To be fair,
They made one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life with the Lorax.
Michael made the famous. He has tattooed on his chest, "I love Illumination."
yeah, he so loves Illumination. He is the champion.
He saw the woman online that had Trump tattooed on her forehead, and he was like, "I will one up you," and write Illumination on his forehead.
But anyways, I don't think there's anything wrong with not liking the movie, and I think that once again, the reason why I like it are for such niche reasons. You know.
I mean, I can understand, like, if you wanted more of the source material to be around Galaxy, and I can understand that too. I really liked how in, Gateway Galaxy, I guess, when you say Galaxy, it's not like, oh, the whole galaxy kind of thing, because the game itself is actually, you're just going from, like, planet to planet, even though it's like you're going to the galaxy. That's just what they're called, the galaxy of this. So technically, like, they are going to different planets. It is around, like, all right, the galaxy kind of theme. I do like Gateway Galaxy with all of the different characters. I know the whole thing was like references, whatever, but yeah, they were cool. I like the post credit scene.
Yeah, I will say in a second.
I actually.
What Olivia means by that, it doesn't mean like. Don't take it negatively that it's not like 100% Galaxy. She just means that there's more recognized, because Galaxy is, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. They just made Odyssey more in it, and it's more believable because, like, why the fuck not, right? Like, I'd rather have a Galaxy movie than an Odyssey movie.
I feel like that. I know the whole. I guess we're also jumping ahead about, like, well, what's next. Would you think they would do Odyssey? Would you think they would do World?
Do you... Okay, so me and Olivia were talking about this, and I had a fucking... One, I don't know what... They're gonna do another one if this movie does well, right? That's just how fucking the industry works right now. It doesn't matter.
They probably already know what they're gonna do.
Bankrupt or not.
They probably already know what it's gonna be. They probably, like, have it planned.
Hotel Mario.
Yeah!
Hotel Mario.
God damn it.
You know, you say that, I don't know if they know what they're doing right now. And it's only because of Daisy.
Gulp. I mean, that is maybe Wonder, but then we could say Wonder and it could just be more Odyssey. Now I'm being cynical, I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna be the parts of Galaxy they didn't do.
Do you...
Galaxy 2, yes.
Yeah. No, do you want my stupid Hail Marys on this one, or like what I think? Not what I think they do, but like. So okay. What I wish, what I hope, what is not going to happen, is I want a Mario Land movie. We already went to space. You can continue that one with Tatanga. Just add Wario. If you're fucking really wanting to believe in crazy shit, add fucking Waluigi, but like it's possible that it's going to be Super Mario Land. Who the fuck knows? But I think it's possible for them to go with that route. But that is the absolute bullshit, crazy, not gonna happen route, right?
Can I be a?
That's not the way to go.
Can I be a cunt for a second now? Mm-hmm. Not that you guys have been cunts, just you guys have here. I made fun of people with at the end of the. I want to make fun of myself after this too, because I also made fun of something that turned out to be completely true. But I made fun of people who said, "Oh my God, why didn't they do the Wario and Waluigi post-credit scene for the first one?" And that would be year back in 2023 when that came out. I was saying like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're not in the second movie and not in the second movie's post-credits. And yeah, I was not surprised at all. Like, I think that there's a good chance they're not going to be in the third one. I don't.
Here's why. Yeah, no, here's the reason why I said the third one only is because, like, Wario is so connected. Like, Waluigi, I have no fucking clue. Star Fox is in the movie, though, so anything's fucking possible.
Oh yeah, it's
I
not
doubt Waluigi-
impossible. I think it's more likely they will be in the third movie, but I think it's possible they won't. That's like the thing is people don't seem to realize that those are not like. What happened? Why can't I do anything anymore? There we go. People don't seem to realize that like Nintendo doesn't love those guys as much as everyone else does.
Yeah, no. I think the thing is, the reason why I say it's such Hail Mary is because no one knows, like, for them to do what I just pitched is almost impossible because I'm the only motherfucker that knows who the fuck Tenga is, right? And I don't think they're willing to risk that shit because, you know, and I say that, like, in hyperbole, of course people know who the fuck that guy is, Tatanga from Mario Land, but...
Wart.
Yeah, Wart too. Well, the thing is, Wart isn't, like, the main antagonist, right, is what I'm pitching. Is that the main antagonist would not be Bowser.
Oh, okay. That I see what you mean.
He might be in it, and that's my Hail Mary one. What's probably really gonna happen is we're just going to have Wonder/New Super Mario, where the Koopa kids are gonna come in. It's gonna be completely celebrity cast of a bunch of people that we're gonna be like, why the fuck did you choose that? It's gonna be the Koopa kids. They're gonna save Bowser, and after that, don't make a fourth movie because holy fuck, it's just.
Aquafina is gonna voice Wendy.
No, they're gonna make
Everyone
they're gonna make
says that too,
2,000 of them.
Is that what happened?
No, but everyone's saying it.
That's horrible.
All right, I finally gave the Able sisters money.
But either way, though, I think that that's the most likely route they're gonna go with number 4, just because of Jack Black being Bowser. They're gonna want Bowser back, and I think New is the way to go. It's gonna be New fused with Wonder.
You talking about the third movie or the fourth movie?
The third. I don't know about the fourth.
You said fourth.
Oh, whatever. I meant,
Whatever.
oh, whatever you.
Whatever.
I was also, me and Cass both made fun of this when people said that one image, like there was like a back shot and said, oh my god, is that Star Fox? And me and Cass both went so hard on that, saying you're an idiot, that is Toad with like a certain item. Not only was Star Fox in the movie, but the exact shot people were talking about, when I saw it in the theater, like, god damn it, that was Fox. I was like, I made fun of that person so hard when they made that post. I'm like, god damn it, they were fucking right. It was
also funny that Fox not only was in it, he was in it a lot.
He was in it. Yeah, it wasn't a cameo.
Like the middle and then a little bit of the end.
I liked the way he looked, and I liked the voice. I feel like they were just missing something for him. Like when Mario comes up to me, it almost seems like there's gonna be like a rivalry between them, and Peach is secretly a furry.
That they don't, man.
I'm not saying I want that though, but I just feel like it was like, I don't know, it just kind of, I kind of wish there was like a little bit more for him to do in it. But all in all, I still enjoyed the character. Just kind of felt like I don't know, have the characters do more. It's kind of just place to place.
Why the fuck does everybody want Fox to be like, fuck you, Mario?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just like, alright, dude.
Saw, dude.
That's not like him in the games.
No, the thing I like is I like how instead...
more if Falco was there. He would be like,
yeah.
I think...
Fuck you, man. Fuck
No
you.
talent.
Fuck, I'm dealing up on stage in 1972.
I think
that would be Falco.
I think Fox should have had to choose between killing Mario or Luigi.
I think Fox should have literally got on his hands and knees and started praying Allah.
That too.
I think the funny is...
You can't say that, Stuart.
Anyways, I think the thing about Star Fox is that I'm happy that he wasn't. It's an annoying trope, but I'm happy they teased it, but they didn't go through with it.
Right. Well, I don't want it to be that specifically. It's just this movie kind of has a tendency to do that. Like, oh, we're going to do something, now we're not going to do it. They did the same thing with fucking Toad and Yoshi, where it's like, why did they, like, Toad just randomly hates Yoshi, and then, oh, I don't hate Yoshi anymore.
I get that one a little bit, because that's, like, he feels like he's being... Toad's a character throughout the whole thing that feels like he has to kind of be there, right?
Yeah,
you know,
because he wasn't in it as much, so he's like, great, now I'm the fourth wheel. Yoshi followed them. Toad was their dog. Now it's Yoshi. Toad wanted to be the bitch.
Yeah. I get it. I don't know. I get it. That's just really it. I get why the whole thing happened because, like, I don't know. I get the problem is, as a person that's a sibling, I remember having that exact same feeling when my sister was born. Me being like, "Oh, there's another one. Fuck, they're gonna get the attention now." Shit.
Yoshi also ate his candy apple. If this is like a party and it was sold, it probably cost like $15. So he would have been like, "What the fuck, dude?"
That's where his hard-earned gold coins.
Michael, imagine we go back to too many games and you buy like I don't know like a funnel cake that costs you like $20. I'm like, oh, funnel cake. Well, you would fucking be like, dude, what the fuck kind of thing.
Well, my problem isn't the rivalry. My problem isn't the rivalry. My problem is the rivalry just stops.
Well, I mean, did you not see what happened when Toad became baby, and then Yoshi was like, let me press the unbaby button, and then save them from the big dinosaur.
So then Toad also maturely wasn't a baby anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got over it.
It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I don't have all of my gripes with this movie are not like serious, like very serious ones. Ultimately, it's because none of them on their own are an issue. It's just like, yeah, I did have a weird experience watching the movie, but I still have fun with it? Yes.
My favorite part was when like baby Mario and Luigi were like shitting and farting next to the dinosaur. As soon as Toad was like, "All right, Mario, you stay right here," and then he turned frame one, baby Mario immediately walked away. It was like, "Fuck you."
My favorite theater experience is when Rob showed up and then he started moving, and all the parents were like, "Fuck yeah," because we all know that shit, right? Oh my God. If you've ever owned a Rob, you know, or you've witnessed Rob,
you know what's funny?
How long the shit takes.
You know what's funny to me about Rob?
Go on.
He was voiced by Red from Dick Figures.
That's awesome. Hey, did you know that I think your review on Dick Figures is kind of rage baiting?
A little bit.
Kind of rage baiting. Kind of
a little rage baiting. So
kind of biased, even though it's a review. And what the fuck do you think a review is supposed to be?
Well, no, but you don't understand. I think that it can be made today, and the exact same jokes are gonna resonate with this generation today. I think that. I know that. I know that. Do I make content? No,
right now.
But I know that. I don't know if that person makes content.
He has like 10 billion subscribers.
It was Markiplier. Markiplier is the one who left that comment.
Markiplier said, "Fuck you, I made a movie."
He was really rude about it.
See, but at that point, though, like, I mean, Michael's made movies.
We were watching one of my awful movies. We were watching.
Made a movie.
We were watching one of my awful movies last night on stream, and Nostalgia Critic was in it.
Anyways, I loved the movie, but then
he murders Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't really shit on Mario Galaxy that much when I made Across the Fourth Wall. You know, it's all fair. It's all fair game.
Was in the movie.
I think the thing is, I love.
Oh yeah, I know he was. I wasn't saying he wasn't.
I do prefer the Mario movies over the Sonic movies, but that's just because I'm going to always be butthurt.
I like that's the thing is I think it's like I think that the Mario movies are a better representation of the source material, and I feel, but I also like the Sonic movies more. Even though I wish they would just do a fucking, I wish that like stylistically they'd give the Sonic movies the exact same treatment they're giving the Mario movies, because the Mario movies look wonderful and they sound wonderful. I love that aspect of them a lot. Sonic, I just kind of, I don't know, the characters have all grown on me, you know? I mean, not all of them. I don't really care about fucking Rachel's family or even Tom and no, not Rachel, it's Maddie.
You don't remember the famous wedding scene?
Like all of that shit is a bit much, but at the same time, I can't say that it doesn't lack personality at the very least. But then I do really like characters like Agent Stone and Wade Whipple. You know, they I don't know, I get more out of those characters, you know. But I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just a silly boy.
Wade Whipple is like, he was in a commercial about subs or raps. He was like, how far are we behind in this game? 40 points? What the fuck? What?
I think if I can articulate my issue with the Sonic movies is that I wish that there was a little bit more restraint towards them, and I know that might sound stupid, but I really wouldn't have. I would have loved to see Adventure before we got to Adventure 2. I know that might not have been possible. I know that not enough people care about it. I know that Shadow is the marketing point, but like, at least with Mario, I got to Wart and shit. You know, I got a lot of the stuff that I kind of wanted to. Galaxy wasn't where I wanted to go next, but at least I feel like all in all, it justified it. Where like as much as I love 3, it's just like that's cool. But man, I would have loved to see Chaos on the big screen, and man, I would have loved to see the Bio Lizard a little bit more. Or man, I don't know. I just don't feel fully satisfied with the Sonic movies as much as I would want, and that's just probably because I'm going to always be butthurt at the way that they went with it. Because even then, I don't know if Knuckles was the right decision for Sonic 2. It makes sense, sure. I feel like that's a little bit more tolerable, right? Because yeah, 2 and 3 could just bleed into each other and whatever, and I think that 2 did a good job. And like I said, I like these movies a lot, but like, I don't know, I think I would have liked to see CD before I saw Shadow, and I don't know, like I said, it's all just stupid shit that doesn't matter.
Do we know if, like, do movies or games cost more to make?
Games?
Depends on the game, but it depends on the movie.
Okay.
Let's just say AAA, and, you know...
Well, a lot of money goes towards actors. Like, a lot of ridiculous amount of money goes towards actors, and movies typically have bigger names. Not that games never have big names to them. Like, they got fucking Keanu Reeves and that shit, but...
Teehee. I think it's more of, like, I guess the higher-ups, they don't want the build-up. They just want, like, what's going to get people in seats.
No, yeah, and that's why I'm not, like, harshing on the Sonic movies, because I understand that. I just... You know, yeah, I get it.
Like, that's the story they wanted, like, you know, whoever wanted to tell.
Well, like...
Same thing with Galaxy. Like, I thought it would be like World because of Yoshi. I didn't expect Galaxy.
Same.
Would I have preferred, you know, something a little more condensed? Yeah. Like if this Mario Galaxy movie was like, I don't know, Mario movie 4 or something, yeah, but, like, I'm okay with it as 2.
Yeah, at this point, I think all I'm really just trying to say is that, like, I'm happy with where Mario's at, because at least I got more of what I wanted out of it, where Sonic, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just buttered I didn't get Chaos. That's really what it is.
I'm just waiting for, like, Donkey or something to find this whole thing and clip me all out of context and be like, guys, people don't know what they're fucking talking about. They're flip-flopping.
Why bring in... Donkey liked the first Mario movie. Why be mean to Donkey?
No, there was a review, I think, criticizing him or something about Last of Us 2, and he clipped somebody, like, flip-flopping.
I don't even say you're flip-flopping either. It's just, I
agree with him on Last of Us 2.
I think the problem with gaming content or gaming movies is that it has an audience that it has to be way more general, and so I have to concede on so many things, and so I think that I'm fine with where Mario is, and I like how, like, let's be honest here, also another thing, at least it's not fucking Minecraft.
No, Minecraft was the worst fucking video game movie ever.
I really enjoyed
I'm sorry.
mainly it was mainly because of, like, how ridiculous
you had a fun experience, though. You had a fun theater experience, right?
Yeah, and the theater was so fun of just most of the people did not give a shit. We were just clapping over things. We didn't blow up the whole theater when Chicken Jockey happened, but, like, we clapped. That was the most outrageous thing we did, was we clapped during every sentence, every movement near, like, the final 30 minutes. It was funny.
I think the reason why I am not going to concede on Minecraft is, as a parent, I've had to watch that movie over 20 times. But at home, no audience.
Why didn't you start clapping when Steve flipped away the little dagger from the pig queen? That was fucking funny.
I sent Cass my ranking. I'll say it here. There's plenty I haven't seen. I'm only going to talk about modern video game movies, too, because there's some older ones where I'd have to think about it, like which ones I've actually seen. But in terms of, like, the ones that have come out in the last decade, I think my rank would be Sonic 3 is easily in first place. I think Sonic 2 is in second. And even that one I have issues with, but I do really like it. Third place would... Actually, let me check it. I sent it to Cass. It's going to be an easier way to do this, because I'm trying to remember which ones I've actually seen now.
Sonic 1,
No, I think the Mario Bros. Movie is better than the first Sonic movie. The fourth one is Sonic. Yeah, fourth one. No, fourth one Sonic 1. Then it would be Five Nights at Freddy's. Then it'd be Mario Galaxy. Then it would be Minecraft.
Oh, did you see the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
I have not. I will.
Okay.
Did you like that one?
I enjoyed it. I know it's. I guess in terms of like movie critics, people might be more harsher towards Five Nights at Freddy's 2 than they would be for Mario Galaxy. If that makes sense.
I feel like both of them received a lot of shit when they came out. Like, people were harsh on Mario Galaxy and people were harsh on FNAF 2. Where even the first Mario movie and first FNAF movie were like got harsh criticism, but it felt a little bit more nuanced. Like, it felt like there was a lot more people coming to defend those two. And I'm talking about in the critic atmosphere because it feels like fans, no matter what, are enjoying these movies. And it's probably what Cass is always saying. It's just because they actually resemble the games now because we were so used to getting game movies. Like, Borderlands was within this decade, you know? And then there's a...
Donk.
I enjoy the old Mario Bros. Movie, but it doesn't really resemble anything. I only like the original Mario movie, though, because it's, like, so bad it's good. Like, it's funny. But it's like one of my favorite bad movies, so I do think I like it more than either of the animated Mario movies, but it's because it represents something that I love even more than a video game movie, which is a really fun shit show. It's not better than the two animated Mario movies. It's just one that I laugh at a lot.
I think that's kind of what I expected with Minecraft, and now, to be honest, Street Fighter, the one that's coming out, I don't know when, but like I just want to watch it and just like laugh.
Hey,
hands.
you know what? I think I'm going to enjoy Street Fighter more because like no matter what you do, it's not gonna like. I think Street Fighter I can concede hardcore. Minecraft, one of those like you had so much money to do this.
They needed more brown
Think
bricks.
about it like this, Cass. Think about it like this. What is the Minecraft movie called? A Minecraft movie, not the Minecraft movie. There will be another.
Is that what somebody said? Yeah, they're making a sequel, aren't they?
Yeah, but we could make a Minecraft movie be like have a totally different plot. It could be about a villager, getting lost in the woods and dying.
Jeeking it.
Yeah, be jeeking it or something. That could be a Minecraft movie.
Is that like
it's like Star Wars. It could be anything. Anything in the galaxy.
You were like actually like you were triggering me with the same dog shit that like Capcom was going with what is that mechanics? What was that? The fuck was it that they said for ultimate functions? Was that what it was?
You're thinking about Infinite.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Infinite. But what was it that they were saying though?
Function.
Yeah, it was like the function.
You actually like Magneto. You like the function of Magneto.
I hate that so much.
Function versus function, fate of two functions.
Yeah. It's not that I just think that the Minecraft movie is a movie that like I think kids are gonna like, and then they're gonna grow up and be like, oh.
You're gonna be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because like even Milo's given up on it.
Is he really?
Like, no. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it like 75 more times. I'm getting ambushed right now. What the hell? I just got ambushed by like 7,000 people out of nowhere. I'm gonna report all these guys. Oh, they're... Why? What a fucking loser.
I think it's
what
that one... It's that... I don't know where it is.
What's...
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Princess Daisy is in the post credit, and then Fox went home. Yeah, I wonder if there would be a TV series. Probably not. I liked the art style for Fox. That might have just been to save on time, so that they didn't have to animate different models.
CG, yeah, make more.
It
models,
could, yeah, it definitely could save them on making more models, but the animation was not cheap looking. Like they did something pretty cool with it.
Maybe I'm throwing this out a lot, like a 60s, maybe like a 70s, like retro vibe.
You ever see? Actually, I know I watched it with you. A Fox in Space.
Yeah, like a retro wave-ish.
It feels like it's Nintendo Power Art.
Okay.
It looks like it's like 90s. It looks like it's 90s anime inspirations. Like
Okay.
like early 90s.
No, fuck off.
What the heck is this year's? What the heck is this year's version of like art style? Fucking Italian brain rot.
Well, maybe could be like
I think
animation. Might be more towards like this era. Like Spider-Verse is the thing that people are trying to emulate. You know, like it's Spider-Verse came out, then Puss in Boots did it.
Yeah.
Mitchell's versus the Machines to an extent.
There's a new DreamWorks movie that's like trying to emulate that art style.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that trailer.
I wasn't a huge fan on it. It felt like that they like spoiled all almost the entire movie.
It looks fine. I don't think they're doing their characters much justice with that trailer because they're using the most generic lines for a trailer you could use, and I mean often that happens to a lot of movies with their trailers though, is they throw in like the corniest fucking shit, and then you think that's what the two are gonna be like the entire time, and it's like, nah, it probably isn't.
I am fine with corny shit, only because like they're supposed to be friends. You know, corny shit is kinda. I think if you're talking about the dialogue, sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about the dialogue.
But I don't know. I feel like we're all a bit. You look back at yourself in the past and you see how you do with your friends. You're corny as fuck.
That's not what
Absolutely.
I'm talking about though. They're using trailer lines. They're using lines for the trailer. Like there's a great chance it's gonna be like Mushroom Kingdom, Here We Come, where some of those aren't even gonna be in the fucking movie.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
I just don't know if I had a problem with that.
10,000 artists crossing their arms, being like, "It doesn't sound like Mario. Fuck you."
I think I don't have a problem with it because I think we need more friendship movies. A lot of people like to focus on romance and shit, and I think people need to give more credit to people's friendships. And
Are you saying that people are just gonna try shipping these two online?
they're probably going to, but that's not what I'm saying.
And are gonna get angry when you say no, it's about friendship?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, let's be honest here. A lot of movies don't do a good job at portraying friends, nor does really most media, you know?
I mean, maybe Toy Story. Woody and Buzz.
I would agree with you until 4 came out.
He said,
I've heard about 4.
He said, "Well, Buzz, I'm going to abandon you." That's what he said, word line for line. But Toy Story 5, he came back and he's bald.
Yeah.
Balding. That's the best part. They made fun of him too. They were like, ah, what the fuck?
They just quoted SpongeBob.
Dude, I can't believe like my favorite villain is gonna come into Toy Story and it's a fucking froggy iPad. He's gonna be like, okay, yeah, yeah.
I think the thing is, like, I will openly admit that I'm more butthurt about certain movie things, and 4 was the one. It's not even like the worst fucking movie. I just don't like.
It's not great. It's not great.
YouTuber out. Give me a minute. I could try to find this one YouTuber that had like several hour-long parts about why Toy Story 4 is like the worst movie in like cinema history, and he goes through every single frame and just rips it up into 2, and it's like, brother, it's a movie. Calm down.
Brother in Christ.
I feel like that's just kind of what YouTube is, though, isn't it? Like, there's gonna always be that one person that's going to be able to or want to do that, you know?
That's true. Looks at big Sonic video. looks at big Rich Alvarez video too. Michael's not getting away from this one. Looks at nostalgia goggles video.
In general, yeah.
You see that, Cass? All right. So we all have something to blame here.
Oh no, that's why I said what I said. I'm very fucking aware.
It's normally very. I mean, that's the big thing is there is a lot of rage baiters on YouTube now, where there is no goal of like actually saying something thoughtful. It's a goal of pissing as many people off because it works. And that's why the person who said I was a rage baiter is a fucking idiot. Because if you would have taken, it's actually really easy to detect who's rage baiting and who's not rage baiting. And if you can't tell, you're either a child or a fucking dumbass. So, good job, idiot.
That's insulting to children, man.
Think about it like this: the new norm ain't the same as the old norm. Thank God for Elon Musk.
And the shitpost memes. Twitter is the place. Oh, X is the place of free speech.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like most kids can tell what rage bait is because that's all
Maybe.
kids do is rage bait each other.
But when adults,
Being a child is.
when adults do it, maybe it's more manipulative. I don't know.
Maybe I just don't think it. Like I don't know. I don't know. I've witnessed. I feel like
thing is, a child has an excuse. The thing is, a child has an
That's
excuse.
what I'm saying.
So
I feel like what I'm trying to say is that I feel like it's most children can tell what rage bait is. They'll engage with it, mind you, but you know, I feel like adults are kind of shittier at it because it's like stop being a piece of shit. Just you have no reason to be a piece of shit.
it's fucking sad. It's a fucking sad world we live in right now.
Yes, it is.
I think that they didn't. I guess parents in the old days didn't learn how to cope with it. It's just angry. They're like, "Fuck you." I walked Bob Dylan up on stage with us. They took it out on us, and we had to learn it ourselves to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna end this if you guys are good for that.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
I'm glad you guys liked it. I did like it deep down. I have issues with it as a movie, but as a Mario fan, because I am a Mario fan, there was definitely a lot in it that I had fun watching. I think I even told Cass I don't think I'm gonna watch the movie again, but I would watch. But I could see myself watching certain scenes again. I probably will watch the movie again someday and just kind of like say, yeah, let's reevaluate it. Like I don't know, it's easier to. Sometimes when someone doesn't click with you the first time, it's easier to understand why it didn't on a second watch. Because there have been movies I've watched on a second, like first one I was like, what the fuck was that? And then on a second watch, I'm like, oh, okay, I get what the fuck that was now. Normally it's
come to my house, Michael, and we'll watch it.
Normally it's like an art house movie with a weird plot that I feel that way about, but I'm not. Mario could be the same thing. We'll see. I'm down to come over and watch the Mario movies if you store it. We'll marathon them both. Let's watch all the game movies. We'll watch Minecrafty.
We have to watch Nostalgia Critic to boldly flee in order to get a new, fresh opinion on it and be like, that wasn't that bad.
Oh man, I've watched those Channel Awesome movies many times. You don't know who you're talking to.
Let's do it again.
I don't know, I got everything I needed to out of it. As the fucking Nintendo shill that I am, I think I'm happy that they didn't fucking... They gave me all the shit I needed. And I don't know.
I think that Mario and Peach should have gotten a divorce and Luigi should have been aborted.
Oh, by the way, if there's anything that I feel like I'm more upset at is Nintendo openly went, oh, Peach and Mario are friends, and then they did this movie.
Well, that's another thing is like, oh god, I'll stop. Go ahead.
Nope. I said what I said.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even responsive to what you said. I just like picked up on another thing I didn't like while watching the movie, but it's also like it's whatever. It's over. I don't care anymore.
I didn't like how Peach didn't fart in Mario's face. What the
fuck? he did so much for her, and she won't fart in his fucking face.
Literally. Okay, hold on. Do not stop this. I'm literally gonna call out my friend here. I posted the you know where it had all the actors on like the red carpet kind of thing. It's like here's their pictures, tee-hee, all that stuff. I'm innocently showing putting all the actors on my story, and then one of my friends responds to it with the actress for Peach said I'd let her fart in my face. I screenshotted it and I sent it to him, and I'm like, are you shitting with me right now? And he's like, why are you blackmailing me, dude?
Why would you post that?
Why would he say that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why would he say that? Goodbye. Great
Goodbye.
to end this video.